Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, guys. In this video, we're gonna go over best bets for UFC Denver. This card looks a lot better now. I'm happy they were able to add more fights. They added John Silva versus Judober. They also added Blackshear versus Jackson. They also added Elder versus Flowers. I mean, like a day ago. So this card looks like a legit UFC card now. I'm happy that this card looks better, and I'm actually looking forward to this card now. This Saturday, I'll be live for the full fight card. So make sure you guys come hang out with me for the fight companion. And let's talk about last week, man. Last week was pretty much a clean sweep. I mean, we sweeped all the best bets. We sweeped the lock of the week, underdog lock of the week, John Silva. So I'm happy with last week, man. Last week we keep the train rolling. This week we hit the parlays. Last week, I mean, I gave you guys a plus 730 parlay which hit. Give you guys a plus 500 parlay which hit. I mean, only parlay that we missed was the safest parlay I gave you guys, which I think was the over, because we missed because of the over in that Jourdain fight. I didn't think John Silva was gonna knock him out that early, but yeah, John Silva is legit, bro. So that's the only parlay we missed last week. We went like 4-1 on the parlays. We hit the clean sweep on the best bets. We hit the lock of the week, John Silva. So last week, man, was pretty amazing. Hopefully, we can have the same type of week this week with the best bets, with the lock of the week, with the parlays. Now let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about the lock of the week for UFC Denver. Um, let's go. I'm gonna go with John Silva, man. I'm gonna go with John Silva again this week. I know this is a dangerous fight, man. Dude Ober is pretty dangerous. He definitely has some power, unlike Jourdain. So John Silva's gonna have to be careful trading with Judober, because Judober hits pretty hard. But I like the striking from Silva, man. He's really unorthodox. Throws a lot from different angles, and I think this move up to 155 might be good for Silva. He was already having trouble making 145. He missed weight for that fight like a week ago with Jourdain. So he's not. It's not like he's coming off the couch and taking this fight already. So he's always already been in camp. Obviously, hasn't been preparing for a guy like Dudober. But Dudober, we all know what Dudober is going to do out there. He's going to go out there and just strike with you standing bang. And he takes a lot of damage, man. I could see Silva hurting him, then finishing him with something. Dober is pretty durable, so maybe this could go the distance. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get the finish for Dober. He could. He's likely. I mean, he's shown power in the UFC race, shown power with Jourdain. In that Jourdain fight, he was the first one to finish him ever. Also, he's shown power in that Weston Wilson. I mean, Wilson. Not everyone can go out there and knock out Weston Wilson, right? Only Brito did it. I mean, John Silva did it. Jekka Sergey couldn't knock out Weston Wilson. So, let's see, man. Let's see. I'm going to go with John Silva again. Second week in a row. Let's see. This would be crazy. I've never had like a lock of the week back to back. So this is the first chance that I have gotten with the lock of the week, back to back lock of the week. So I'm gonna take John Silva here for lock of the week this week. Let's talk about the best bets now, guys. Best bets for UFC Denver. First best bet is gonna be, they just added this fight like a day ago, like 24 hours, less than 24 hours ago. I mean, Elder. I think Elder's gonna finish Flowers. You could go the distance. I mean, Flowers is pretty tough, but I think Elder's gonna finish him by submission or by TKO. But I like the minus 8.5. If he doesn't finish him, he's gonna win every round. I think. I highly doubt that Flowers is gonna win even one round out there, unless he lands something crazy. Even then, I think Elder's chin is pretty solid. This should be a free. I think this should be a good parlay leg. You can parlay his money line. I would parlay his money line up until like minus 500. That's how much of confident I am in Elder here. His fight with the Parsons was pretty competitive, man. He took that fight in short notice, and I remember picking. I was watching tape on Parsons, who's fighting next week in the next couple weeks. I think he's fighting in UFC 3 or 4. He's fighting Oben Elliott, so yeah, he actually looked good in that short notice debut in the UFC against Preston Parsons. And you guys know how high I am in Preston Parsons. We picked him as an underdog over Semi the Jedi, Burger. So yeah, he actually looked better in that Parsons fight than Burger did in that Parsons fight. So that goes to show how good this guy is, man. I think the money line is valid. I was hoping the money line was gonna be minus 200 opening odds, and I was gonna like bet the hell out of it, but it was like minus 300, minus 350. So I think he's gonna win every round. He might be able to get a finish. I could see him locking in a submission or a TKO ground and pound. I think Flowers is pretty much a fraud. I don't know how he made it to UFC. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Elder as a first best bet. Minus 8.5 for him to win every round out there, or maybe get a finish out there. I could see him getting a finish out there. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Christian Rodriguez, man. I like Christian Rodriguez here. I like him as a parlay piece a lot. He should be the more technical striker there. Have the better durability, obviously. Takedown defense could be better. I mean, I don't think Rosa's got phenomenal wrestling. Like if you shoot a takedown on a Rosa, like he'll like wrap you up in a submission. But I think Rodriguez is gonna be smart, man. I am kind of worried about his takedown defense just a bit, but I think he should be okay. And I think he's a good parlay piece. Minus 218 is not that bad. Um, yeah, I think if he stays technical, doesn't make the same mistake that Ramos did, he should be able to get this one done. Land the more damaging shots on the feet, maybe win by decision, maybe get a TKO. I could see him getting a TKO. I'm picking him by TKO, but the money line is not terrible where you have to touch the props. Yeah, I like Rodriguez money line parlay. I think is a good parlay piece. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Blackshear. Now Blackshear is underdog because he does need takedowns. I mean, striking is not terrible, but he does need takedowns to get this one done. And I feel like he is gonna get some takedowns there. But we're gonna find out if he can control Montel Jackson. If he can't control Montel Jackson on the feet, I mean Montel is the better striker. I mean that's why he's favored to win this fight, not by much, but he's still favored to win this fight because of the striking advantage that he has over Blackshear. But Blackshear striking doesn't look terrible, man. He knows how to land his shots in the pocket. I mean, he's landing some good striking. It wasn't doing terrible in the striking exchanges with Mario Batista and also Free Basra. Obviously, he was taking on Free Basra, taking on Mario Batista. So the guy can wrestle non-stop, man. He's definitely taken some L's recently. He lost a couple of fights, but look at the guy that he's out there facing. Look at the opposition that he's out there fighting, right? Like Free Basra, Mario Batista. Like, I mean, he's fighting the way better opposition. Yeah, I think Blackshear can get this one done. Minus 114. I got him at minus 111. I mean, the line's been going back and forth. I even saw Blackshear all the way up at plus 130, plus 135. So I'm sure people out there probably have tickets on Blackshear plus 140, plus 130. This is gonna be a close fight. I feel like could go the distance also. I think Blackshear can get this one done by winning 2 rounds out of 3 rounds, maybe with the wrestling. Next best bet on the card is gonna be Joshua Van, man. Now this is I'm kind of worried about this one just a bit because Johnson by this is like plus 300. That's kind of crazy, man. But Johnson by decision, I mean, like that's not bad. Johnson, like if Johnson's gonna win, it's gonna be by decision. I think if Van wins, it's gonna be by decision. This fight's gonna go the distance, and it's like already steamed. The lines, like I got the overs and parlays. So, like I think that's a free parlay leg. The thing about Van that concerns me is that he's a slow starter. He doesn't start early. He loses the first round normally. Like he lost the first round to Borjas. Maybe because he got dropped in that fight. It wasn't like it was kind of getting outstruck early. But yeah, he's got to be careful. He's got to start early. Like don't let Johnson get ahead on the striking numbers. But yeah, Johnson bias is like plus 300. So like both of these guys, you can probably bet Van biases and then also had John Johnson biases if you want to do that. But I think Van is gonna win the second and third round. I think he's gonna be able to land more volume out there. I think Van can get this one done. Van biases and minus 125. I don't mind that. So I don't think it's just a bad prop on Van. His money lands like minus 200. I think this fight, the overs are like free parlay legs. I feel like the overs in this fight. Because historically, Johnson's pretty durable. Van's pretty durable. I mean, we've seen him get dropped. We've seen him recover pretty well in that Borjas fight. So getting dropped by Borjas is never good. Johnson's has some power. I mean, he's shown that power in that last fight with Jake Hadley. Dropped Jake Hadley in the second round. It's not really much of a finisher though. So I think Van's gonna get this one done. Maybe land enough body shots out there, mix it in the targets. Land some body shots. Some doesn't kick. I mean, it's not that kick heavy, but he can throw some kicks out there. But he has to defend takedowns. I mean, Johnson might bring in a wrestling game plan, which I highly doubt. I mean, Johnson doesn't really wrestle a lot. We only see him wrestle in that Maximum fight. But yeah, I think Van can get this one on. I think his takedown defense is pretty solid. He's young, though he's only 22 years old, but I think he can get this one done. Alright guys, let's talk about the parlays now. Last week the parlays were pretty good, man. We hit some major parlays last week. Parlays for this week, we're gonna go with the safest parlay that I gave you guys. Last week's safest parlay was the only one that didn't cash because it was by like 8 seconds, by the way, because we had the over In that I think it was Pfeiffer and the over in that Jourdain for over 1.5 rounds in the Jourdain and Silva fight, and Silva knocked him out obviously, which I'm happy. I'm happy that Silva knocked him out, but yeah, I thought that was pretty safe. I was like maybe Silva knocks him out later over 1.5 rounds. But yeah, I'm gonna take Rodriguez money line over 2.5 in that Johnson and Van fight. I think that's minus 116 right now, not bad. And then I like the Silva, my lock of the week, Elder at plus 133. I think that's pretty safe. Elder, Rodriguez, Silva plus 241. Klein by decision, Van by decision. I gave you guys a parlay like this like 2 weeks ago. I gave you guys a hack press by decision and Nat Facardina by decision. I think that was like plus 330 also. We hit that one, so we might hit this one also. I think Klein's pretty good. She's kind of unproven though. Only has like 6 fights in her career, so I don't see her going out there and finishing Josh Jasmine. If she's gonna win, it's gonna be by decision, and I think Van's gonna get the decision plus 332. Then Blackshear, Santos, and Silva. I think Santos is a lock. I think Silva is my lock. Obviously, Blackshear is pretty solid. I think you can get this one done plus 4 or 7. So I can't get like I don't really have any parlays as like plus 700 number like last week, but I feel pretty good about these parlays. Let me know what you guys think about the best bets, the lock of the week, the parlay section this week. I mean, if you guys agree or disagree with my lock of the week, I would love to hear back from you guys. Also, drop your lock of the weeks in the comments down below. And we hit the last 6 of 8 lock of the weeks like not in a row. I mean, we missed a lot. Like we hit the last one last week, but we missed a week 2 weeks before that. So overall, we're like 6. I think we're like 6-2, yeah, in the lock of the weeks now in the last 8 UFC cards. And yeah, I'll see you guys next one. I appreciate you guys watching. Me and Chris will probably be live for the live preview for this card later tonight. Also, I'm getting a better mic soon, guys. My mic's probably gonna be coming in tomorrow, and the audio should improve significantly. You shouldn't be able to hear any background noise. I mean, it should make the content so much better, and I think it would definitely improve the listening experience for you guys watching this content. I appreciate you guys watching as always. If you guys want to support the channel, you can become a member. I post the bets in the members section every week. Community post members community every week. So if that's something you guys want to do, you guys can do that. And also, you get some live stream perks also for the live streams. I go live like multiple times throughout the week. I'm gonna give a shout out to all the members on the channel, man. I appreciate you guys' support on the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys. Good luck. Best of luck on all your bets this week. I hope you guys make a ton of money. And bet responsibly also. Only bet as much as you're willing to lose. That's my rule. Like, only, like, because nothing's guaranteed in this game. And I always tell people, do your own research before, don't trust, like, watch my content, obviously. Like, I got pretty good picks, I think. But also do your own research. You might see something out there that I probably missed on a tape study. I do my research, but you should also do your own research if you're putting money on fights. But yeah, there you go, guys. I'll see you guys next one. I hope you guys stay safe out there, and later, guys.